Hi, my name is Alex and welcome to the Crochet Circle.
Hi and welcome. In today's video, that is part 1 of the 4 video tutorials that I will be making on these kind of flowers. So in this part 1 I'm gonna show you how to make this little crocheted flower. Now in the next video tutorial you're gonna see how to make a little bigger one, and then in the third one and in the fourth one you're gonna see how to make two-tiered 5-petal flowers. But today I'm gonna be making a flower like this. It's gonna be really simple to make. The only stitches that are gonna be used are for the center a magic ring, then some single crochet stitches, a slip stitch, chains and a double crochet stitch. Up here on the left top corner I will also put up the written pattern, and also I think I will pop up some diagram as well for you just to see how the stitches are worked. And yeah, I think now we can begin. Okay, so let's start with the base. As I already said, the base is really easy. All you have to do is do a magic ring. So I do yarn twice around my thumb. I go in and grab the yarn. I do a chain 1. I know it's white yarn on white surface, but for the next one I'm probably gonna go with beige for the center. So now I have to do 5 single crochet. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now I'm gonna close up the magic ring. And now in the next row what I have to do is I have to do 5 increases, so in each of the 5 stitches I have to do 2 single crochets. So this is gonna be the first one. So I do 1 and 2. That's the first increase. Now 3, 4. In the next one 5, 6. In the next one 7, 8. And in the next one 9, 10. And that's it. So now I have to cut the yarn. I'm pulling the yarn through here and I'm grabbing my needle because I want to join it invisibly. So when joining invisibly, what I do is I don't go into the next stitch. I skip this stitch, I go into the next one because the stitch that we're gonna be making here is gonna be overlapping the first one. And then you go back to where you came from. So back to where you came from, and you see you have nicely joined perfect circle with 10 stitches. So what I just do is I just go with my yarn to the middle, and then at the end I'm gonna just make a knot here with the 2 white yarns. Okay, so now let's go for the petals. I'm gonna go with, let's go with the pink first. So this is gonna be version 1, the first one, and in this one I'm gonna be going through both loops. There are variants where you can go just through the front loop, but this is gonna be version 1, so I'm gonna go through both loops of the base. Again, I just have my yarn, I pull it through, and now I make a chain of 2. So 1, 2, and that's it. This yarn, you can work it around, or you can at the end make a knot with it. I'm gonna be working it around, so I'm gonna be kind of laying it on top or behind and then still going through the stitch. Now the next stitch is 3 double crochets in the next stitch, so I'm gonna be going into the next single crochet of the previous row, and I'm gonna make 3 double crochet stitches in there. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Now I have to do a chain of 2 and a slip stitch in the next stitch. So in the next stitch I'm just gonna do a slip stitch and pull the yarn through. And this is first petal done. Now for the rest of them, just repeat chain of 2, 3 double crochets in the next stitch. So that's 1, that's 2, and 3. Again, chain of 2 and a slip stitch into the next stitch. Again, chain of 2 and double crochets, 3 double crochets in the next stitch. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Three petals done. Now I have to do a chain of 2 and a slip stitch into the next stitch. This is this one. Again, chain of 2, 3 double crochet stitches in the next stitch. So that's 1, 2, and 3, chain of 2, slip stitch into the next stitch, chain of 2, 3 double crochet stitches in the next stitch, chain of 2, and a slip stitch to the beginning. And now I'm gonna cut the yarn, leave just a little bit longer tail. It would be great if I would cut the yarn through everything, pull the yarn through, and now all I have to do is sew in the loose ends, and that's it. That is your first flower with the same, almost the same pattern done. Join me for the next one, where I'm gonna show you how to make bigger petals, and then the next one is gonna be done with 2 sets of petals. So until the next time, I'm gonna say happy crafting!